Welcome to PhD&D on YouTube, and what I've got for you today is a quick product review. I don't do a lot of product reviews. Actually, I don't know if I've done any yet, but I'm thinking about doing some for some of the products that I really like that I think can help out a lot of gamers. So today we are going to talk about the GameMastery, can you see it there? Plot Twist card deck. I've had this for quite a while. I found it at a Hastings bookstore for $10.99 for the deck. So I thought I'd try it out. It's not necessarily, actually it's not system specific at all. I also have their critical hit deck and their critical fumble deck. Those are a little more system specific, but you can still apply them to a lot of different D20 systems. So continuing on, I will get some of these out and show you. It comes with 51 unique plot twist cards. This is what they're going to look like on the front side, or on the cover anyways. You can see there's kind of two different people, evil, and a really nice one on the back. But this particular card is called Save the Day, and what they have on them are different ideas that you can use them to basically change the situation. The players can. DM could certainly use them, draw them out, and change the situation, but I like to reward them. And I think I got the idea from Matt at Fistful of Dice quite a while back. He said he kind of rewards players with like fate chips. If he's watching, you clarify that in the comments. Something about that. And so I decided that if my players did something really cool, I was going to award them a fate card. And they can use it at any time. These work in such a way that it's up to the DM, obviously, to override it if it's ridiculous. And I'll give you some examples here. And then I'll give you some examples of how my group has actually used them in interesting situations and some things that they've done to earn them, what I mean by really cool things. So this card, Save the Day, it's got a picture of a shield on it, and right underneath Save the Day, it gives you a very specific thing that can happen. One ally within 30 feet can make one attack as an immediate action. Now, underneath that, it's going to give 4 other ideas. The card is just there to inspire you on whatever this event is that's basically changing, this twist in the plot, if you will. So the ideas underneath. Number 1, good fortune saves you from harm. Number 2, you have just the right tool for the job. Number 3, an unexpected ally appears. Number 4, you know how to handle a situation. Once again, all of those and that first one that I read that's in the black here, if you can see it, they're just ideas to give you, how can you come up with something to twist the plot. Now, something that doesn't work, I had a party get in deep trouble, and I remember one of them had this exact card, and he threw down his card because he had one, and he said, he used the unexpected ally appears thing, and he said, 3 walks in. Well, 3 is a player character from my campaign's got 2 parties that are separately doing different things, and 3 is an ungodly powerful cleric, a warforged, he's just a healing machine, and they really needed him, but he's halfway around the world. So that's an instance where, as a DM, I said, no, try again. That's just a little too much for a plot twist right now. However, I've let them do some pretty cool things with it. Now, Save the Day, good fortune saves you from harm. Perhaps he saw that on there, and perhaps they get ambushed by a bunch of archers or something, and they're raining down arrows, and he plays this card and just gets out of the way before he takes a ton of damage. There's a twist where mechanically he didn't even have to do anything, just good fortune hit because he had it, and he got out of the way. That's a way to use them, twist the plot in that manner. There's some good ones, like you can say, if you come up on a group of guards, I know there's one that says, it's called Sloth, and you can play it, and the plot twist would be one of the main guards is actually asleep. So it just ways to help the players, but makes them be creative at the same time. And I kind of gave you the example on, don't be too powerful with them. Your ally from halfway around the world's not just going to walk in and save you. That's just a little too much. Besides, the guy who played him wasn't even present at the game. But some examples of what I've done or what has happened for me to give these away. One of the PCs, his name is Boris. He's a dwarf, and one of his biggest goals was to retrieve the Axe of the Dwarvish Lords, which was a family artifact that was lost a long time ago. Brought a bunch of shame to his family for losing it. His home dwarven city was actually abandoned and deserted due to some other event. So he got the axe at one point a long time ago, but recently we had to go through his abandoned city to basically get to a dragon way underneath. They weren't aware of that, but he decided to take a side route, go to his home, which was abandoned, and he put the axe up on the mantle and just sat there and stared at it, prayed, and that was like a huge thing for him. A huge emotional moment where, he had restored honor to his family. None of them were around to see it, but he did, and he kind of put together this character arc, and it came together. I gave him a card. I was like, that was awesome, along with obviously experience and things like that. But another instance would be one of the players. I hate intimidate checks. I hate them. People abuse them, I think. And he said, I'm gonna try to intimidate this guy. They're questioning. Well, this guy was mad. He's just psycho. And I was like, great, yeah, try to scare him, see how that works. But I was like, go for it. He grabbed a bag of sugar cubes because this guy loved sugar cubes. And so he went over to the guy's table, grabbed them, and then he held them basically over a little tub of acid and started threatening the guy. He goes, you're going to give us the information we need right now, or I'm dropping these sugar cubes. Now, to me, for some reason, that just stands out. That was the coolest intimidate check I've ever seen. And I was just like, well done. Get a fake card and experience and all that and move on. So, 2 examples of how I've awarded fake cards. It's got to be something really, really cool to get one. And then they can use them however, and as a DM, you can turn them down if they're just ridiculous. My guys have used them to do things that almost make no difference, like they were fighting a dragon and one of them threw one down, and a lightning storm just started out of nowhere, and that was just awesome. Just a plot twist to add fun. So, in review of these, they're well worth the $10.99 that you're going to pay for them. I'm going to put a link in the description for the actual website where you can see them and talk about them, the Paizo website. But they're so worth it. They've got some pretty cool artwork on them as well. 51 different cards. You can use them however you want. And there's even a card or 2 in there to explain how to use them or different ideas for using them. So that's my review of the plot twist cards, GameMastery plot twist cards. Highly recommend them. They're a lot of fun, and they really bring out the creativity at the gaming table. Thanks for watching.